So, two Nigerian women's team, the Super Falcons football and the Tigers basketball, just won big. Hey, they beat all of the other African teams and brought trophies back home to Nigeria. Clap for them. Now, President Tinubu was super excited. I don't blame him. After all, wins like this don't happen every day. In fact, Nigerians haven't had many reasons to smile since he declared subsidy gone on his inauguration day. Remember? So Tinubu gave each player $100,000, a free house in Abuja, and a big national award called, what is it called? The OON. Yes, Order of the Niger, not the other one. Not Con. He announced the money in dollars because he was ashamed of what he had done to the Naira. He also announced the reward in dollars because only when people like him convert the Naira to dollars do they understand the real value of that currency. Anyway, $100,000. Nice, right? Well, some people thought it was too much money. I also wondered, is this going to happen every time someone wins? You know, can Nigeria really afford it? Guess what? We do have the money. Forget what they tell you. Nigeria is rich. For example, we are spending 712 billion naira to fix the Lagos airport. Yes! That much money could build a new airport for us. Check how much it costs them to do that in Ghana. But when it comes to helping 13,000 new soldiers with housing, sorry, no money. I'm not the one saying it. It is the chief of army staff who said so. When they were recruiting those soldiers, we thought that housing would drop from heaven. It didn't happen. You know, what do they have? They can sleep in the forest just like the bandits and Boko Haram. How thoughtful. Nonsense. Anyway, the Falcons, after winning, it made the Tigers to say, we can do it too. And they did. And they got the same bonanza. And they won. They got 100,000 K each. And OON. And a flat in Abuja. Now, everyone is watching the Super Eagles. What if they win the World Cup? Will they get 100,000 or 500,000? Or 500,000? What do you think? What would you want them to get for winning the World Cup? This rate. But wait. Then comes Pantami, the former Minister for Communication. He reminded us that a smart Nigerian teenager named Nafisa Amina, yes, she won an international English language communication skills contest at the 2025 Teen Eagle Global Competition in London. Hey! She beat kids from 144 countries, including the US and the UK. Wow! Impressive! Now, Pantami now wants President Tinubu to reward her too with 100,000 K, a house in Abuja, and a national honor. I don't blame Pantami. Tinubu started it. Guess what the president did? He sent his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Nanoga, to issue a press statement encouraging Nafisa and others who participated in that competition to remain steadfast in their studies, wishing them continued success. I was like, what was that? How does remaining steadfast help anyone? Show the young kids some dollars, Mr. President. Come on! If you have run out of dollars, I bet your wife, Remy, has some left from the bag where she has been dishing out billions of late. Come on! Show them the money. Now, but speaking of Pantami, when is he going to work as a professor at FUTO, Federal University of Takeover? When? He was made a professor while he was still a minister under Buhari. Remember? Some people said it was a fake professorship. ASUU protested. But Vice Chancellor Nena Oti, remember her? Yes, insisted that Pantami was qualified to be a professor. And Pantami, on his part, pretended he would go to FUTO and teach as soon as he's done being minister. It's been 2 years. Yet, there is no sign of Pantami at FUTO. Nobody knows whether Pantami has ever been at that school. Meanwhile, he's all over the place. Maybe he's waiting for his own $100,000 before he goes to class. Now, Pantami, if that is the case, let me know. You know, I'm very close to Bola Tinubu, the president. I will talk to the president. Some people like to collect things and do nothing with it. That, my friends, is the problem with Nigerians. Nonsense.